Welcome to Agra, my mother's hometown and the home to the Taj Mahal. She told me when she was young the Taj Mahal glistened white like the moon and the Yamuna River so pure that people could take their religious baths in it. You would imagine my shock when I saw the Taj Mahal was yellow like decaying teeth, the Yamuna River reduced to a mere stream. From the plastic and pollution from the commercialization lay siege on the city. The tragedy of plastic pollution is clear in East Asiatic countries, and it is rapidly trickling west. Is this the type of pollution we want to see in the Toronto Bay? 10,000 tons of plastic packaging are disposed of every year in the United States, the amount that could wrap the entire state of Texas, and it takes 400 years for each to decompose, still leaving microplastics behind. Global fast food chains like McDonald's are in search for sustainable packaging. We need a food packaging material that decomposes quickly without harming the earth and that is scalable. I introduce SeaWe. We are focused on creating a sustainable, better performing, natural alternative to fast food packaging using seaweed. In collaboration with world-renowned Rutgers food science professor Dr. Yam and his graduate students, we have been iterating to make an MVP. Our seaweed wrap will look, feel, act like plastic wrap, but when thrown out instead of destroying Earth will contribute to the nitrogen cycle. Our primary polymer molecule, calcium alginate, serves as the base of our product. This allows seaweed to be biodegradable in 4 to 6 weeks, stable up to 300 degrees, water insoluble, and enhanced food shelf life.
Here at SeaWe, we are committed to building and maintaining a sustainable supply chain from start to finish. We will be partnering with independent seaweed farms along the East Coast to source our seaweed supply. Because it does not require any fertilizers or chemicals, seaweed farming is very sustainable. And even though it may seem like we have a complicated process, our production can actually be summed up quite simply. SeaWe is made out of sodium alginate, which is first extracted from the seaweed plant and combined with calcium lactate, both of which are completely edible. On top of that, seaweed is a truly sustainable material. Did you know seaweed is one of the most prevalent and plentiful resources on Earth? It grows 5 to 6 inches every day on average. SeaWe is sustainable and we do a lot for the environment, but at the end of the day, we, SeaWe, are still a business, one that is both sustainable and profitable. SeaWe is a B2B business. We will distribute our films to restaurants and grocery stores all over the world. This way, we will be able to not only exponentially broaden our reach, but also penetrate the market more quickly in order to get our biodegradable, sustainable film into the hands of consumers like you and me.
Our target markets are large fast food chains and supermarkets such as McDonald's, Burger King, Whole Foods, and Subway that would use the seaweed wrap to wrap their sandwiches. These franchises would allow us to reach a wide range of people in a short amount of time, facilitating bringing our product into the market. In the future, we hope to move towards the home and kitchen appliances industry. SeaWe beats all other competitors such as Saran Wrap, Reynolds Wrap, and parchment paper. This is because we are biodegradable, non-toxic, use eco-friendly means of production, and are sustainable. Although parchment paper does come close, it uses an abundance of water. For a single parchment paper is equivalent to 3 gallons of water. The more water we use, the more money we spend on energy, chemicals, reservoirs, etc. And the more energy we use to pump water, it increases carbon emissions, which contributes to greenhouse gases and ultimately climate change.
We will launch at SeaWe with an initial deal at Kilmer's Market, a student favorite located at Rutgers University. Seeing as they sell about 500 sandwiches a day, we can have an impact of about 175,000 sales per year. Next, we plan to develop a trial program with a company such as Subway to get to a larger consumer base. One of the great things about the market that SeaWe will enter is the scalability. Acquiring a deal with Subway that will put SeaWe into all their restaurants domestically would allow for over 2 billion sales being impacted annually. An international client such as McDonald's would increase our impact even more. SeaWe has the potential to reach millions of customers and create a substantial change in the way we wrap our food. As SeaWe continues to create more partnerships with restaurants, our revenues will grow. We plan to break even in year 3 and have a steadily increasing profit from then on. With the cost comparable to some of the leading competitors, we see SeaWe as a viable option for restaurants who want to become more eco-friendly.
SeaWe will make a huge impact on the world around us. As SeaWe begins to replace plastic wraps, we can save 3 million tons of plastic every year. This is equivalent to the weight of 8 Empire State Buildings. We will also be sequestering about 173 million tons of carbon dioxide a year. This is equivalent to the energy use of about 19 million homes in 1 year. As the seaweed farming industry grows, we will also be creating more jobs in American coastal cities. We aren't in this alone. We have an advisory board of professionals ranging from legal experts to packaging scientists. Join us today in revolutionizing the food packaging industry.